Hey everyone, this is Rob from Hyundai. I'm here with Keith Bradburn, who's one of our HMI design engineers, and he's going to take us through some really cool future technology that we may see in the near future. So let's see what he's got to say.
Okay, I'll kind of give you an overview of what we're demoing here with our kiosk, and I'll start up here with the heads-up display. So what we have presented there are some different types of information related to driving. There might be turn-by-turn information, speed indicator, augmented reality to show you if the next building ahead is a Starbucks or a hospital or a bookstore. So I'll give you a demo of how it looks when it's in motion. And so the next thing we can look at is when you sat down in the vehicle, there's a sensor in the seat. And so it activates this camera over here. And what that camera does is it tries to recognize who you are. So I'll turn the camera on, and you can see it now displayed on the cluster there. It's a little bit hard to detect your face, but there we go. So with that, you can do some facial recognition to determine who you are. And once we find out who you are, we can then load a profile related to your driving preferences, your types of music you like to listen to, your climate preferences, seat position, mirror position.
Very good.
So with that, we can also do some... So what it did there was it sounded a warning because your head was looking away from the road. And let me try it again. I'll launch it again.
Welcome to safe driving mode. Please look forward.
And it's also measuring how open or closed your eyes are. So if you were to close your eyes for a few seconds, that you got a message. Some feedback, audible. We could potentially use tactile feedback as well to kind of drive your attention back to the road.
Okay. So what else do you got?
So we've got a couple of switch concepts that we're looking at here. One is a haptic type of switch, and you can interact with that. You can see that when you the interaction is similar to a mechanical type of switch, but here you just need to touch it, and then it will either increase or decrease the volume, cycle through the tracks, play or pause. Other functions could potentially be assigned to the button, but we're just using it right now for media control.
Okay.
The other switch is a motion switch, and I'll demo that. See how we're using it to control the HVAC system.
Okay.
So it recognizes two different types of gestures. And the two gestures that it recognizes are this one here, where it's kind of like I'm pushing a button or pushing, but I'm not actually making contact with the motion sensor. It's recognizing the gesture. So we'll go through and we'll say that we wanted to turn on or off our AC system. So then the other gesture that we've implemented is kind of a swipe, where you can see when I do that, it turns on and off the AC.
Okay.
The other thing that's being looked at in this concept is the MHL protocol, which is a method for mirroring the data that's presented on your cell phone on the head unit of the vehicle. So we could develop the app and also fine-tune the app to include the applications that we want to include on the head unit. So we should be thinking from a driver distraction standpoint of those things that we think are safe or not to use while driving.
Okay.
So I'll launch the app, or it's already launched on the phone. I'll launch it on the head unit, and then you'll see that there'll be a one-to-one relationship between the phone's interface and the head unit. So now the idea here is if you had additional songs that you didn't have loaded to your embedded system, or that you only carry on your phone, well, now you can get them here. or if you had other navigation that you use on your phone. And again, so when we have this connection established, the application and the phone are running what's being displayed on the head unit.
Okay.
So I'll break the connection here because I want to demo one more thing, which is near field communication. So there are probably several different applications that we could use for near field communication. One might be if you gave me a business card that was embedded with some NFC data. I could hold it up to the reader, and then I could collect information like your phone number and your office address. So I could load your number into my contacts, and I could perhaps load your address to your office into my Navi. I can give you a call and say, hey, I'm heading over for the meeting right now. What? Oh, sorry. I'll launch the app here. The example we're using here is more for entertainment purposes. So the scenario is that you're a loyal customer of a certain store, and because of that, they're going to give you a free song, and they're also going to do some customization, a theme customization to your cluster. So I'm going to read the card. So now we're going to download the theme and the music. So you'll see first it downloads the music first here, and then if you look over here, you'll see that it updates the cluster theme.
Very cool.
So the last thing I'll demonstrate is application running on a tablet. And so let's say that you've changed the theme of your cluster, or you've changed, you've had some settings change in your vehicle, and you want to go in at the end of the day or whenever, maybe from your office, and change something for the ride home. So it's possible to change different settings and push those down to the vehicle. So do this. So let's say I'm tired of now this green theme. I'm going to go back to my original theme. So I changed that here. And on my ride home, I'm going to be listening to today's hits. I'm going to change the temperature of the vehicle, or I know what I want it set to when I get in. And I'm going to change my driving mode to eco for the drive. So then once I have these settings, I can go ahead and sync them to the vehicle, and you can see that they update.
Very nice.
And
all right, Keith, thanks a lot.
You're welcome. Thank you.